When the NWR formed in 1909, it only gained access to the rails of the former Sodor and Mainland Railway, Wellsworth and Sudbury Railway, Arsdale Tramway, and Elsbridge and Knapford Railway. These 4 railways formed the Northwestern. However, the town of Great Waterton was cut off from the railway, as well as a handful of towns along the northern side of the island. So they came together to make a coastal line reminiscent of the Arsdale Tramway to connect Great Waterton to Vicarstown, and in 1910 they opened for business. It linked up with the Northwestern Main Line just before Vicarstown Station, and the engines that took trains from Great Waterton to Vicarstown were rarely seen, because most of the Northwestern's trains started at Tidmouth, while the Waterton Line's trains started at either Great Waterton or Vicarstown. And when they were seen, most of the others just assumed they were loaned engines. The Waterton Line had 3 engines. The first was a J36 named Owen, who was sold in 1912 to pay off some debts. The second was a GER Class Y14, later 1020, and he had no name. Both were purchased when the railway was first opened. And finally, a Class 8800 named Hero, who was purchased in 1912. After 1925, the railway fell into hard times, and eventually, Hero broke down for good as his parts were getting rarer and rarer, and soon, 1020 was left behind as well. The railway was abandoned, and the engines were forgotten. That was until a certain little blue tank engine discovered the railway during Sodor's first ever branch line competition. But that's a story for another day.